Play dirty.
What's up, baby?
Come on. Gang.
Come on, gang.
Come on. Shall I jump over? Tell him, Keeks. Hello. Hello. We come on the block, nigga. Shoot shit. Move quick, it's real, nigga. You can get your life back. Tu qu'elle est ma shoulders move. I let my shoulders move. Oh yeah, I let my shoulders move.
No way!
Oh my god, Kiko.
Oh no!
Give the youth his money.
Run him his peas.
Stop rubbing these black guys. Where the 20k?
Where's the
Take
20
the drugs away
right
from
20.
black men.
BBC expert pause. That's a pause.
What? Who exposed?
BBC. How's that? Oh.
Concentrate still.
What's going on, man? What's happening right now?
So, is it not Pen Game? Rap Game.
Rap game.
Show on BBC. One of the winners from season 1 has come out and said he didn't get paid.
Didn't get paid.
Didn't get paid.
Cash,
He's owed 20 racks.
Yeah, man.
He's gone on Insta.
Come out of nowhere as well, because his one was time ago.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was recent,
nowhere,
but I ain't watched Rap
Yes.
Game, but it's season 1.
This is the meaning of woke up and chose violence.
Literally.
No, you woke up and said, you know what?
I'm not gonna get a quick bag.
But yeah, now I'll go through what he said quickly.
Go on.
Yeah, he's gone on his Insta story and basically said, if you want to ruin your rap career before it starts, go on the show, I beg. I still got love for DJ Target, but this ain't nothing for a bag for these boys. They don't give a fuck about you. I won that show at 19 and still ain't seen no 20 bags. They gave 20 bags to 2 old men from their borough. And where the fuck are they now? Shit fake. They just want to use what's got a little bit of buzz to keep them afloat, cause no one gives a fuck about them. And then he was going on saying that, yeah, he feels like he's being blackballed, being blacklisted from the industry from Krept and Konan. And then they used to talking about it. He was addicted to drugs and he was depressed.
Got kidnapped. I think he said he got kidnapped.
Yeah, like, he was going off still. But what's the man's initial thoughts on that?
Hold on, no. What did Krept say?
Krept's response.
Yeah.
Wait, Krept.
The outline.
Krept wrote an essay. Krept basically said he came with the facts. Obviously, we don't know if it's facts or not, but he's come and said
That's not facts though.
it sounds like facts.
One of them you just have to.
He probably copied and pasted from the agreement. But he's basically said that the BBC decided that they will give 20k to the artist and free will to use it towards their music, which they did. And initially, when the show started, it was a pilot, and the winner gets 1 single paid by the BBC. And Krept basically said that's not what he wanted, and him and Konan had to fight for the next 2 seasons for actually people to get paid 20 bags in it. So then when my man said that, the other people that have won season 2 or whatever, they've got their 20 bags. But he's pissed because he's only got the single deal.
Should have joined later, basically.
Just read the contract.
You know, it is. I feel like he's 19, innit? I feel like he needed someone above him, just guidance, like older than him, like a manager or some sort, or even like a family member.
Because he went on more to say like, yeah, them not brought me on tour and I didn't get paid and I made their tour lit. Like without me, the tour would have been lit. And blah blah blah.
Just
blah.
chatting off there, cause no one's going to see Kiko. They're going to see.
He is, because I didn't know who he was before today. So
Yeah,
finally.
no. Did you see what I'm saying?
You don't
man, watched
didn't
that
know
one.
he
I watched some of that one.
I've never watched Rap Game, innit, so I don't know.
I think you know what I think this is, yeah? I think there's a lot of people, definitely in Newman's generation, there's some people that will take clout over the money.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of men, they take the clout over the money, and then at a later stage they clock.
Oh
They
shit,
got the
man,
wrong
could've-
end. Yeah. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I think, boom, that Pen Game show now, you're gonna go audition, apply to be on that show, and then while you're on that show, you're probably gonna get bare expenses paid for. You're rolling with Krept and Konan and all the
That's what I'm
different
saying.
artists they're bringing through and whatnot. So at the time, that's gonna have you gas. So obviously, when he's won it, he's probably just thought everything was gonna be different. When really, it's like, nah, show's over. We're
That's
moving
it.
on to the next thing.
But then even adding to that, Krept said in his thing that he felt like, obviously he wanted my man to get the 20 bags, but he's brought him on tour and paid for everything himself out of his own pocket. when really and truly he wasn't allowed to. So it wasn't in the agreement for Krept.
Can't lie,
to
there
help
wasn't
them out
allowed to.
more.
Think it's a bit odd. Though.
That's a bit odd.
Bring
man.
a
Wasn't
man.
allowed
You can
to
bring a
what?
man on tour, innit?
He
You
said
can't
he
say you're
wasn't
not
allowed to bring him
man
on tour. They
but
got
he
in
brought
trouble.
Him on tour. He's put him on slightly, and then it's up to him to push on. Innit?
Yeah, and then like Krept was like, yeah, I introduced you to brands, booking managers and whatnot.
You know what? I thought it was all a bit goofy because like one like man them like you get what I'm saying, you're rolling with like
Rolling with
official
Krept.
man
Yeah,
here. You
you're
know what I
rolling.
mean? Like
You're gonna meet
you're having a
other
chance,
people.
man them ain't having. So now for you to come out and just this
It's how
Nah.
it's how you use that.
But from his perspective, like you gotta put it into perspective. Like him being 19, maybe 20 or whatever. If he's rolling with them, man, because how I remember it, if I remember correctly, when I watched that one, they made it sound like he was on Play Dirty. That's how they kind of pushed it on the show, innit? Like he won and he got like a contract with Play Dirty or something like that. So obviously, while he's rolling with them, man, he's probably just thinking like, yeah, this is how it is now. I'm a part of the movement. He's not thinking like, oh, I got a pattern for myself and whatnot. He's probably just thinking he's a part of the Play Dirty movement.
I think-
you know what I'm saying?
I think that's where he went wrong. Like he just settled. Like he thought everything was patterned, so it's like he decided not to work as hard as he was before to even get on rap game. Like I said, if you had someone older advising him, I guarantee you,
He didn't take advantage of the opportunities that were in front of him. That's
He thought-
basically what it was. He thought everything. Yeah, yo, man's rolling with Krept. I'm on tour with these man, but really, it's only gonna be
for a period of
for a
time.
period of time. So you gotta take advantage of that time you've got. Whoever you're meeting, you gotta lock in. And because he was coming out and saying, yeah, you introduced me to these men, but they're airing me till this
But
day.
do you think maybe BBC and that they weren't as clear with?
I feel like yeah, but I feel like because of his age, it's easier to manipulate
Yeah,
and take advantage of a younger person. Because if you say to a younger person like you're 19, you just started rapping like, yo, if you win this show, you get a single deal, you get to roll.
They
with
probably made it sound
yeah.
mad.
They made it
mad.
sound.
Yeah, it must have sounded
Must have
like
sell
that.
it,
They
though.
probably,
Gotta
they
sell
probably
it.
even added extra stuff. Like,
yeah, he's got what?
we're gonna be with you all the way.
Yeah,
Don't
all
worry.
expenses paid for. Don't
We got
worry.
we got a team here that look
Because
at
put it this way, yeah,
the whole
like,
design.
I remember with X Factor and even Pop Idol, even going back, they used to say like, yo, the winner gets a recording contract with this and that and da 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 da. And a good percentage of them, man, you never really heard from again. You hear the first single and that, and then that's it.
Do you know what's even more goofy? You don't remember the voice?
yeah,
That thing
Yeah,
was goofy
yeah.
as hell, man. You did it.
Who won the voice?
Redman won the voice.
No, like who like names?
exactly.
Bro, I don't know the names of people. But like, you remember you got like Tom Jones, you got will.i.am, you got like official band.
Yeah, you're thinking everything's official.
You're gonna think everything's like,
Yeah.
raw man singing, man's got.
When really the real business is raw. It's on TV and we're
You're getting
mashing money
exposure.
off the
Yeah,
ratings.
literally, we're bashing their piece.
It's
That's what I'm saying.
exposure.
It's exposure, but the thing is, I feel like when you go in these shows and that exposure that you get from these shows, you gotta take advantage of it. You can't rely on the contract you sign or the agreement you sign, saying, "Oh, this is gonna happen if you win."
yeah.
Like, because
And you know what? Most of the times, these men are singing other people's tunes in it. They're
No, I swear that towards the end of each show, I know they do this on X Factor. They write their own tune and they sing it. Or am I wrong? They do that.
I don't think it's always like that. Most of the time they use other people's stuff. So imagine like that's now gone, and then it's time to come and make your own tune. And it's whack.
No. In The Voice, I swear, because obviously will.i.am and other brothers, them not singing that. Whoever's made it to the final of their group will sing a song together, like on stage. I'm sure they.
I ain't never watched it.
I don't know. Still, to be real. I just know most of the time
It's proper. Like obviously, it must be kind of techie for Krept and Konan because like they're affiliated with the show, innit? So it's like there's not going to be no producer from BBC.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's what someone in the comments was saying. It's like his problem shouldn't be with Krept and Konan.
It should be a BBC.
It should be with BBC because really the show's owned by BBC. Even Krept said that. Like, anything that he's agreed and signed is not with him.
But this is why man's playing devil's advocate because, like I said, like don't quote me on it, but there was a lot of Play Dirty talk and Santa. And if these men are the hosts of the man that you're seeing, you're not gonna just go on Instagram and call out Richard from the production team.
Yeah,
word.
It's marketed like it's them man's show, innit?
Yeah,
Do you
but
get what I'm
that's
saying?
how it's gonna come
That's
across.
how-
innit?
yeah, exactly.
BBC at the end of the day. like,
Love Island's a bit bigger than Maya and Jama, so I don't think that example is.
yeah, no.
the
What did
same.
someone said? Someone said like that's like complaining to Maya Jama about Love Island.
Yeah, it's not really the same.
Love Island.
No, you know what? Like,
It is
at the
kinda
end of the
similar.
day, if it's owned by the BBC, there's generally not much a man can do.
It's really Krept and Konan are just the face
Not
of
re-
the show.
yeah, no, it's true. No, but what I'm saying is,
And like, if they own the rights,
Love Island is like its own entity, whereas this show is like Krept and Konan presents Pen Game. Do you get what I'm saying? It's coming like it's their thing in it. It's not. It's not like they're just hosts. You get what I'm saying? It seems like it's.
but it's slightly, they slightly are.
I feel
Yeah.
like.
But it comes across like they're more than hosts. Like,
Yeah.
almost like it comes across like they've brought the idea.
But they're
to
gonna
BBC.
do that because then now people will lock in if they think it's actually.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
I don't
That's why I
think
said
so
it's kind of
still.
techie for them, man, as well.
I don't think so. I feel like BBC have come up with this idea of the show and they've found the two urban, the urban
host
category
it. Yeah,
to
yeah.
host the show and
That's
said
what
we
they-
need you to just be the face of the show. We're running everything.
Put it this way, yeah.
That's
You know,
what
with
most
the
shows
early
are, innit?
season, there's probably some booky stuff going on with the. 'Cause obviously, they're still
Yes,
working
right.
it out. Do you get what I'm saying? Like my man said in the Insta reply. Later seasons, they just said, you know what, let's just give these man straight 20k in it. This show is just for 20k. But I think when you do the single thing and all that sort of stuff, it's not enough, man.
So you end up like that S1 you. Remember you signed that deal,
This one.
the one that was beefing Russ and that.
The single deal's
Signed
dead.
for weed and stuff.
Yeah, he
Idiot.
signed up for like 3-5.
No, but the single deal,
He
come on.
signed up for a Z.
The single thing is weak, man. Imagine, and that's what I'm saying. I think realistically, the bigger message is man, them just wanted to be on TV. You get what I'm saying?
Because I feel like he didn't go on the show to
Get a single deal.
he went on the
exactly.
show to be on TV
Yeah,
and
yeah.
get that exposure.
Yeah.
But he didn't use it to his advantage.
He didn't.
And the thing is that the next issue is that this is how many years ago?
No, but you man are not thinking this could all be a play. Man could be dropping an album next week or a little mixtape or something. This could all be a play. Kadeep, why is man only saying it now? Unless you got to take in.
I reckon he saw someone flossing.
He did. I saw someone with the 20.
You saw someone with a 20.
No man done the,
No, I hear that, but
Wasted
it all
his
could be a
wrist.
play. He could even be dropping a tune
the
tomorrow.
wrist.
The wrist burst.
Probably will drop
Yeah.
a tune tomorrow.
The
He's got a
wrist
little
whip.
buzz.
Yeah, he will drop a tune tomorrow.
You know the wrist next to the emblem on the
No, you know this. You know he's at the BBC studios. He takes the picture.
BBC goes out to the new
or someone's done the like, yo, new applicants apply now for Pen Game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what he's trying to say. What his message is, I think, before his thing got a bit goofy, was that, yeah, don't waste your time with the show. But if you knew the end result was a single deal, you should have really known that before, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
I think that's where the management thing comes in.
Yeah, it's a fact still. It's a fact.
But when you're young, it's hard.
Very,
No, but
very.
hard
you get
still.
a family. If you're going on a show like that, you can just ask like dad, uncle, older brother.
Yeah,
No,
but
but
that's
problem is,
taking
though-
it. You don't always know if people have those sort of people around you.
No, but even on top of that, the problem is like at them ages, you're not really going to be hearing what no one's saying, innit? Do you get what
You're
I'm
just
saying?
thinking about TV.
Like you might get
Those-
accepted
yeah.
for that show, then someone might tell you like, nah, don't do it. But you're gonna be like,
Oh,
the
so
fuck?
one's gonna
Yeah.
be on TV.
Man's gonna go,
yeah.
"You
I hear it,
don't
I
want
hear
some
it."
opportunity. Like it's kind of with anything still. Like
Because like, if I was in his position, I would have done the same thing, gone on the show. Because you
No,
want
of
you want
course,
that
yeah.
exposure. You want to be on TV.
Yeah.
But then what you do after
Is what defines you.
is, you know what I'm saying? Like, man would be like, yeah, cool, man will do the single, but man's gonna use that whatever exposure man's got from the TV.
he just probably thought he was gonna be lit. Like he probably thought he was gonna get a lot more.
Because then on
than
top
he
of that,
did.
he was exposed to the lifestyle.
yeah, he's on
So he's
tour.
on
with
tour
them,
with
man.
Krept and
Yeah,
Konan.
yeah.
So he's
Them man are
thinking,
paying for
man,
everything. He's
he-
thinking, raw man.
and then
right.
it's just stopped. It's kind of like with football, like it's the same sort of thing, innit? Like, knowing that shit just stops, like your head kind of doesn't process, like raw.
Because then he said like, yeah,
Man's
like,
back
he
at-
was, he had
back at
mental
base.
health. He was addicted to drugs. I'm saying this was a high thought.
No,
He
and I
was
see
high
some other shit.
and
yeah.
said, hold on.
I see some other shit.
20
and
bags.
he was like, he got kidnapped. None of them reached out to him. Something happened. None of them reached out. He listed about 3-4 things in it, and then a lot of people in the comments were saying like, like them man ain't your friends, innit?
Like,
Like, you get what I'm saying?
what do you expect? Like, man's not gonna hold your hand and
Gonna come and get you.
Yeah,
like,
but
love and hug you.
this is where shit gets mad nowadays, innit? Like things are if it's presented like we're your friends, then that's why man's gonna think
They're
that,
gonna
innit?
shout you,
It's
yeah.
presented like you're part of Play Dirty, then that's what man's gonna expect, innit? Do you get what I'm saying?
But he's doing the weird thing though, like talking about how he's chatting to girls that are 19 and that, and he's only 30, like doing all of that stuff.
What?
Nah, he was
What?
sending someone else. that was on
Nah,
the
it went
show.
into something else.
Yeah, he
like,
went into something silly.
He was doing a back and
probably
forth
didn't
with
talk about
Fossey,
that. Yeah, with Foss. Yeah, no clout for Foss today. Still.
Literally.
Sit this one out, bro.
And even Jess, he was having a thing with the big dress you. The
Yeah.
big dress you kind of said, like, you was the one who wanted to go crunch and this and that. And you get what I'm saying? I'm taking advantage of what happened with the rap game. But once again, I believe the big dress you's older, innit? Do you get what I'm saying? But he's still operating. It's mad because I even see some shit Ambush said after the boxer died. Did you man see that? The boxer died and he's got a post on his page. And he was basically saying like he should like forget all this other shit with ants and whatnot. He needs to just do the talking on music, innit? I think it's the same for this done, innit?
Yeah, literally.
Just make the music, man.
Literally. Go and make a tune.
Go and make the music. If you got an issue with them, man,
Put it
you
in.
could have packaged this into a song. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
said that in the comments.
Doing
like,
big
put
paragraphs.
Put all these paragraphs into
That's
a diss
what I'm
track.
trying to say. Like, man could probably drop something tomorrow and it's got the clout it needs and it'll move.
No, I think now he's goofed out.
Yeah, he's
So
goofed, he's
goofed.
rapped.
No, he's goofed out. But at the same
Goofed out.
time, man
Because
Because then he's got. This is the one.
Black-
if he posts the
black
tune, he's got
Insta
to
story.
turn the comments off.
He's just
I think
The
even
comments are limited.
Yeah.
even from what I see, like Krept messaged him and was like they was having a conversation
Yeah,
innit,
I see
privately, and then Krept was basically saying you could have just messaged me this.
Literally.
Do you get what I'm saying?
could have probably patterned him.
Yeah, look, this was the message. She said, also, bro, you were best of messaging man about anything. Then Kiko's response was, I knew it was a single deal, broski. Someone asked me if I'm still signed to the label.
that's what probably triggered it still. Then you
No,
start-
this is after though.
This is after.
Oh, this is after.
Yeah.
This is after, but yeah, very you know what? Like I know it gets peak for man them, especially when there's peas and that involved, but Defo coming across quite emotional, man. It's just jumping online and doing long
Yeah,
paragraphs.
nice, but he
Respond.
probably was high, to be fair.
I'm
Drunk.
telling you, this was a high.
But
Drunk one.
But his phone's probably going off.
Yeah, he's
This is
probably
bringing
getting
him.
fucked up.
It's probably bringing him back to that feeling, like
Yeah.
you said. You know the feeling
The
when
feeling he's
man was
back.
lit, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like,
again.
With his bedroom.
Shade Borough, like you know what I'm saying.
Black guys.
But
Group chat.
unfortunately,
EP out on Friday.
unfortunately, when this one dies off, you're gonna go even lower now.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
a couple men ain't fucking with you now.
Because he's used that clout token.
Yeah,
you know
the
you
clout.
get you get a clout token.
Trying to go viral.
No, but
He's
the clout
used
token's
it.
rash because it will give you like a +2, but
Yeah.
then like a -6.
Yeah, if you don't do it
Yeah,
correctly,
Like this one.
you've got to use
Clout-
the
You gotta
token.
continue it. You
Clout
gotta
token.
Yeah,
still, it's a
you
new
got
one.
to use it very, very, very smartly. Still, or you just goof yourself out.
You gotta just turn to an idiot.
Yeah.
Full on.
Like once,
Yeah,
you-
no,
once
full
you
on.
full on, you've got to
Troll.
be an idiot. Like just
Yeah.
that's you. That's you. But yeah, man, fucking.
We'll see what happens from here. Still,
Hopefully a diss track. Man, I like
yeah.
it.
Use your clout token
Hold on, what?
wisely.
Final opinions, what? Them man ain't in the wrong, Dubs, no?
No, I don't think.
Who Krept and
Yeah,
Konan?
yeah.
No. It's above them. It's beyond them.
No,
Do you think they're in the wrong? Above them?
no.
No, because
I don't think they're in the wrong because especially
the
how
industry.
he dealt with it as well.
I just, like I said, you needed someone above him. That's literally all it is. If
Pause.
someone-
just to pause it. Just need guidance.
Yeah, if he had guidance, this would not be happening. But like I said, he's probably got the diss track loading tomorrow. So,
Yeah, but that is just gonna get no response.
no, of course not. But depends on what he says, innit? Depends. He could come out with something crazy, and then if Krept responds, then he's slightly won.
Krept's not gonna respond to that.
No, of course not. But if he does, he's
What are you saying? Krept in the room.
Me, I don't think they're in the wrong still. I don't think they're in the wrong, especially if what they're saying is true. Where they're saying they kind of took him on tour. Alright, cool. We couldn't get you no bread,
But we
but
tried to help
we
you.
took you on tour and we tried to do little things with you. I think in that aspect, like yeah, they didn't violate. The only thing, like I said, if I can remember correctly, they was pushing the play dirty thing heavy still, And you know, sometimes these men got no plan of having you anywhere near play dirty. Do you get what I'm saying? And I've seen that happen on bare shows. You get what I'm saying? They'll have someone like Diddy. They'll be like, yo, the winner from
Boy.
Bad Boy. Do you get what I'm saying? Then
You're
sometimes they are, but then sometimes they're not. Innit?
Never heard of them.
And I think sometimes what they might do, it might even be like what Simon Cowell does. Like they put out a little single
And then
just
see
try
what
and
it
gauge
does.
it. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
But that's how I was saying the whole thing back to like you don't really hear their own tune to the end. Do you know what I mean? I don't know how Pen Game. I think Pen Game's a little bit different, but them shows then.
You know Little Mix and that, yeah? They didn't win, did they?
I don't know.
I think they
I
came
know.
second.
I
So
think Ollie Murs won though.
yeah, he did.
No, I think they
he
won.
won.
I think it's One Direction who never won.
Yeah, One
Oh,
Direction
okay.
didn't win.
Yeah, One
But
Direction
they-
didn't win.
But did them man? Who did Simon Cowell and that sign them man?
I think he
Someone
just
else.
think
I
he's
think
always
he-
Simon Cowell still. I think
Anyone who
I think
comes
it's
up.
always him.
No, because I think certain men like they
think it
they
depends.
they might be able to go out.
Yeah.
Like you get what I'm saying. But either way, I'm
Like,
just
if a
trying
man
to
actually
prove
fucks with you, man might actually.
Didn't JLS didn't win?
they came second, didn't they?
And there was another one, Alexander Burke.
Yeah, I remember. She won.
Yeah,
She won.
She
She
won.
won.
She's Sally Upman. Who else is that? I don't even remember anyone
I
else.
think the main one is probably One Direction who didn't win. Like,
They didn't win. But
think
the
they
whole
won.
point, the point that I'm trying to say is like they, even though they didn't win, them man knew like yeah,
They
we
knew.
can do something with these.
You can
man.
do something.
I think with Broski, he was good at the rap game challenges, but probably as an artist, not really that. You get what I'm saying?
And plus, it's a completely different
Ball game.
ball game. Like,
Selling records is different.
Yeah, therefore the rap records. You know what I'm saying?
Very different.
yeah, we'll see what
Plaza
see what
Records
happens.
coming soon.
Plaza Records.
Shout us.
Shout
Got
us.
you.
Single deal.
You
Got
don't
you.
get
Two single deal for a mil.
yeah, half a
Gotta
single.
do bare challenges for a single deal.
100%.
Yeah, but we'll see.
And